had its first case on the exact same day that we had our first case. They deployed massive nationwide testing to track and contain the spread of the disease, as Fox News found out on Wednesday when they invited a doctor on who was much more critical of the Trump administration than they were probably expecting.
Now, what we hear every night is that there are millions of tests available, and yet we don't have that pinprick blood test that you can just sort of get, at your local doctor and know in 15 minutes. But they're working on it.
Yeah, they're working on it. They should have been working on it for months. So the fact is, we knew about this when the WHO went, December 31st, 2019. So last year, we knew about this. We needed this months ago. You look at Korea, South Korea and the U.S. had their first official confirmed case on the same date, January 19th. That means since January 19th, you look at what South Korea did and what we did. Their population is 1/6 of ours. Look at the cases they have. Look at the mortality they have. It's a trifle compared to what we're dealing with right now, because we've had a very weak response and they had a really strong response.
Oh man, Fox News viewers never hear that kind of real talk. You asked the wrong doctors. That's like asking your weird uncle if Santa is real. Not only is he not real, he's just a construct of consumeristic system designed to melt your brains before you learn to think for yourself. Anyway, got you some scratchers. Also, I love how long he shakes his head while she's repeating Trump's talking points. They should put that guy in a box on the screen during all of Trump's press briefings.
This is a flu. This is like a flu.
So South Korea has contained the outbreak with aggressive testing. Meanwhile, here in the U.S., our president said in a conference call with governors he hadn't even heard about problems with testing.
Do you have any system in place that you feel can adequately identify cases and isolate them and contact trace them, or are the capabilities and resources there that that's not something that you can do given with what you have?
Yes, Dr. Fauci, we are trying to do contact tracing, but literally we are one day away if we don't get test kits from the CDC, then we wouldn't be able to do testing in Montana. We just don't have enough supplies to even do the testing.
Tony, you can answer if you want, but I haven't heard about testing in weeks. I haven't heard about testing being a problem.
If you haven't heard about testing being a problem, then you need to get tested to see if you have a problem, like a hearing test or a vision test. I mean, maybe Trump just can't read his briefings. Look at him. Whenever he reads off a teleprompter, he looks like he just finished 15 rounds of Apollo Creed. And now that we've failed at testing, we have to massively ramp up hospital capacity, something the Trump administration is also failing at. For example, hospitals desperately need life-saving ventilators, and yet the president doesn't even know what they're called.
We sent thousands of generators to New York. The people in New York never distributed the generators.
Ventilators. They're called ventilators. Having this guy in charge is like sending your grandpa to GameStop to pick up video games. I need the new line of duty for the X-Station Playbox. Also, now's not the time to send your grandpa to GameStop, you coward. Just go, Grandpa. You'll be safe. Trump doesn't even know what ventilators are called. Here are the emergency ventriloquists you guys asked for. Oh, actually, we said ventilators. I told you we said ventilators, you dummy. I'm not the dummy. You're the dummy.